Hey, Thabreakmasta here, and this is gonna be my Toonami's first impressions video. You know, talking about Toonami, how it first aired, and what I liked about it, and what I disliked about it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you my likes, and then I'm gonna tell you what I dislike about it. I would say there's more dislikes, I guess, than opposed to there's likes. But there's a lot of things that like a shock factor that I had, and just nostalgia rush happened. You know, basically I was having shivers like, yes, Toonami. But yeah, so the first thing, you know, that made me happy was just Toonami being back on. All of a sudden I see Tom, he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, Toonami. So I already got pumped up for that. But then a shock factor happened. I did not expect this at all. Really, I really did not expect this. I don't know why I look so dark, but I did not expect this. I recently got into this guy's music, and his name was Richie Branson. He did a lot of anime rap and whatnot, and surprised to see that apparently this sucker made Toonami song. You know that opening you heard for Toonami? He's the one that made that song. He was on YouTube, and it got on there. I was like, what? Because I just heard the song or a snippet of it, and then when I saw that, I was like, what is this? I was like, what? I got kind of shocked. I was like, I can't believe that I actually was on there and on TV. I was just like, I wonder how that dude feels right now. That was freaking awesome. So I was like, that's a good shock factor, because I knew that song, and I was like, wow. And so you know, watch Bleach. I'm glad. It looked like it's out of filler, so I'm glad that's out of here. You know, I'm not hating the filler. It was a decent filler, actually. It's just, to me, it stretched out a little too long, but it was a decent filler. So I'm hoping to see some more canon and go back to the actual fight. So I'm glad that's about to be over. And so let's talk to the big things right here, because Bleach is one I watched, and Deadman Wonderland and Casshern is the other two I watched. So Deadman Wonderland was the next to air, and like I said, Tom's voice was just freaking phenomenal. Tom was just reviewing a game, and it just, like I said, it was just cool to see Tom back, and it kind of stopped with all the commercials and stuff, kind of somewhat. So it was just cool to see Tom back, and just, you know, all the Toonami feelings. Like I said, I had nostalgia rush coming through my bones, like, oh my god, Toonami's reborn. But yeah, so yeah, so Deadman Wonderland, it's a pretty good dub. I do like the dub for the most part. I do like the dub, but I will say I'll give you my cons on that dub once I get on with the pros. But I'd say I do like that dub. I love Shiro's voice. Her voice acting. Monica Brown, you're the boss. I already knew when I saw Monica Brown get casted for her. I was like, yes, thumbs up for that, because I was like, I knew she was gonna be able to do it, and she did it really, really well. I knew she was gonna have that nice, silly, playful voice that Shiro is, and how she is is perfect. I liked it. I will say that, you know, there's like certain lines that weren't necessarily portrayed right, I would say, but besides that, it was spot on, really nice. I really liked it. You know, put her own take to it, and it was just really good. And I liked the Chief's voice, the girl Makina, I think is her name. Her voice, I knew when I saw Riza Hawkeye and stuff, I was like, yes, she's probably gonna sound like Riza Hawkeye, and I knew it. It fit perfectly. I was like, yes, yes. And also, one thing I was really so shocked by when I saw, though I'm not too shocked, I was kind of surprised, but there was a lot of blood. They didn't really censor anything when it came to the blood. I was like, what's going on here? I'm like, god dang. I thought they were gonna be like the Japanese censors, how they did it, but it wasn't really censored much. So I was like, thumbs up again for that. So I was really happy about it. So overall, it was good. It was a good experience, and I really liked it. I'm gonna continue watching it on Toonami. So should you guys. So we went to Casshern Sin. I already seen like 10 episodes of it, and then didn't finish it though. So I'm glad it's back. It's on TV, so I can actually finish it that way. And I will say, I already knew this, but the dub was already good when I was watching it, and I really liked it. I'm not sure how it sounded in the Japanese though, but to me, it doesn't necessarily need to sound or portrayed like as Japanese. They need to just do their own thing and portray the voices as they see fit for the characters. And I would say the voices to me sound pretty darn good. I really do like it for the most part. So I already knew I liked this dub, and this dub was really good. I love the opening. I wish they made it longer. They just shortened the crap out of the opening though, but I love that opening, and the show was just really good. I do really like the show. And so that kind of ended off with my, Toonami rush, because I kind of stopped watching it. Well, it was still on my TV, but I kind of did not pay attention, because I already seen Fullmetal Alchemist and Ghost in the Shell and Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that. But I was somewhat watching it anyway, so I was just, because I love Toonami. But that's not the point. So now let's go to the cons of it. The cons, there's a lot of them. First thing I'll have to say is that it looks like the commercials were what's wrong with the commercial? I didn't understand the commercials. Like, they showed a bunch of freaking condom commercials all of a sudden. I did not understand that, and they like replayed them like over and over again. They did like condom commercials, like, yeah, check the new Trojan, yeah, and then it's like, okay, people, blah 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 blah, Carfax, cool, and then check out the new Trojan, yeah. I'm like, what is this? It kept doing it, and it kept airing every time it was commercial, and I was like, okay. I mean, at the same time, I stayed for the commercial because of Tom, but that crap was just like, what the heck is this? I do like the shortness of the commercials though, because it got shorter because of Tom. That's why I'm like, we get back into the anime like quicker to me, it feels, but that's because Tom's there. And so yeah, the con was that freaking commercial was like, there's too many commercials with that Trojan stuff. But then here's the next con I really did not like. Well, I didn't really did not like, but I didn't like at all. When it came to Deadman Wonderland, I won't say the filler. I can't really say the filler because, you know, I'm getting done with the filler. But Deadman Wonderland. Now, like I said, I do like the dub. It's a pretty good dub. But the problem with it is, which I said this in my last video when I talked about the dub casting for Deadman Wonderland, is Gonzo's freaking voice. I had a feeling Great Aries is not a bad actor. What I will say is that his voice is unique, and it cannot play everybody. That's the main thing I will say. It does not play everybody, and his voice just can't do that. It's not well-rounded as opposed to like Stephen J. Blum, where he can get to other characters, and not to mention his level of voice is just phenomenal anyways, and his acting is really good. Great Aries' acting is not bad. It's really good for Gonzo. It's just his voice is just the problem. So like I can withstand this dub because it's not bad, and his Gonzo's voice is not bad. It's just well, the voice is kind of bad, but the acting is really good, so it makes the voice seem decent. That's why that's what I can say. So it's a decent voice for Gonzo. I wish they just went on a different route and got a different, like a voice actor, like a girl, for instance. No, not freaking go on, not go on. No, I know what you're thinking, but no, not go on. Some other girl that can portray kind of like a guy's voice, because he kind of sounded like a little girl in the first place. He acted like a little girl. I'm just kidding, but you know, it's just I don't know, his voice was just a little bothersome. But besides that, the dub, like I said, the rest of it okay. Oh, and also the other guy too, the guy with the glasses, that was his lawyer. His voice is okay. I mean, his voice is not bad. I like the Japanese voice way better because it portrays his personality in the way he looks better than what the English dub does. So, you know, but it's not a bad voice. I was thinking he would sound more like Dr. Stein from Soul Eater, except it wouldn't sound as gritty as Dr. Stein's voice. So yeah, like gritty. It would sound more lighthearted, like a little lighter, I would say. But the whole point is, it's a decent voice. I like the girl voices more than the guy voices, I would say, I guess. So so that was that, and basically those are my cons for it. Like I said, Deadman Wonderland dub was somewhat of a con, but I do enjoy the show, and I'm gonna continue watching it. Also, like I said, they need to add more series on there. So hopefully, since this thing was trending on Twitter with Toonami and whatnot, they see the outcry for it. It's still going strong, and people are not giving up. And so I really hope that they're able to get other series on there. Now, what I will say is that they shouldn't get One Piece. I will leave that for another video though. I'm gonna do a whole Toonami analyst video. It's like very soon, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna do this. So you know, look out for my channel. Subscribe to me if you want to see that. Because I'm gonna do an analyst video talking about One Piece, like talking about Toonami and how it can work, basically, if it can still work within the internet and the TV. That, and you know, and the One Piece dub and like some other stuff I'm gonna really just throw up in there. So you know, yeah. So what are your thoughts on Toonami? Leave your comments down below. I would love a video response on your reaction. If you have if you made a reaction video to Toonami, leave it down below, because I really love to see that. And you know, leave your comments, talk about it. So yeah, like if you like this video, subscribe to my channel for some more updates and whatnot for Toonami, because I don't know, I keep talking about Toonami. I love Toonami. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.